He's a dancer, works for my foundation in Mexico City. We'll come together next time.
When I talked to Jessica about making these films, just to give an example, she immediately said, this is the complete opposite, or maybe not the opposite. She said it's totally different than Memory. And yeah, I couldn't think of two films that are more different in many ways. Yeah, I don't see many, other than Jessica acts on both films, many similarities. Well, I guess the challenge of making a film after the next to keep, offering the audience film after film in continuous years, it's challenging for me, and to keep the interest of the audience, I have to offer different movies. If it becomes predictable, I think it's kind of lame for the audience, and they would not show up. Yeah. Well, she's great to work with. She's a very clever and gifted actress, a hardworking woman, committed in every possible way, understands every aspect of filmmaking and how challenging it is to make a film. She's the best partner to make a film, for sure.
We met, right? The ballet teacher.
Well, I'm more interested in the relationship between the two characters, in the intimate aspects of the film. Also, I wrote it and we shot it before the current administration took office, before the elections or anything. So it's interesting that the film kind of talks about what's happening, but we made it before. I guess it's because it was already happening for decades, only not on such a critical way. I produce the films in any case, no matter in what country. I have partners, and I always have my producing partner, Erendira Núñez, who I shoot all the movies with. So we try to have people adapt to us and not the other way around. And it's, for example, with actors like Jessica, we ask them to get on board without trailers, without any special treatment, without, they come and work as actors, and they like doing it that way, not like film stars or anything. So there's no difference between how Jessica collaborates with us and any Mexican actor. For example, of course, every country has its own rules and unions, but if you approach them in a respectful way, at the end you can always, they understand why I work the way I do, and they just let me get away with most of it. So there's not that much of a difference shooting in Mexico or in the States, no matter if it's New York or San Francisco, yeah. Well, it all starts from the script and from finding the right fit. If the actors know the work I've done and they like the script, then we're starting on the right note. Then I talk a lot with them about what the film, what film I have in my mind and what I'm trying to do. And when everything is clear and there's a lot of respect and communication is good, I just try to keep things on that level. It's very intimate, and I just tell them what I need, and they do it. But because I also listen to them. I'm a very respectful director. I don't believe in manipulating people in any sort of way. We mostly follow the script, and that's what actors usually like. But there's a lot of things that don't work out as planned, that work on the page, but not in when we're shooting the scene. So then I definitely listen to the actors, and that's also why they like shooting with me, because I let them propose, I listen to them. It's a deep collaboration in that way.
I came here to be with you, and I just don't want to be hiding all your time.
Well, I remember when I was growing up, sex and love scenes were, something that you would often see in movies, and wasn't such a special or particular thing. And then in the from a few years from now, the things changed for good reasons, because things weren't handled properly for the actors and everyone that's involved in the movie to feel safe, and it wasn't ethical. So there was kind of a pause. And I think now sex is coming back to movies under, it's not even new rules, it's just making sure that everyone is being heard and treated with respect. And since that's the case with that was like in memory, and of course on this film that relies heavily on the romantic scenes and the love scenes, but it was like shooting anything else, like in a very respectful way. Yeah.
You don't know me at all.